What's going on, everybody? Here, welcome back to some more Astroneer. Today, we are going to be tackling, again, more quests, but a little bit different this time. So, one of our things that we need to do, obviously, we still have a couple more snails that we need to go get, but composite perfection, refine nanocarbon alloy. Now, we need nanocarbon alloy for a lot of top-tier items, including the extra large resource canister. So, guess what we're going to do today? We're going to craft some nanocarbon alloy. I don't think I've crafted this stuff for so long. We're going to go ahead, we're going to see what we need, we're going to break it down, and we're going to see how hard this is, because I don't remember. So it's titanium at, wait, what? Hold on. Nanocarbon alloy is titanium alloy and steel and helium. Okay, so titanium alloy is titanium, graphene. Graphene is hydrogen and graphite. Okay, so I'm thinking of the tree of which we need to go here. So what I want to do is I want to make an overly complicated thing to make nanocarbon alloy. Because why not? Let's make it complicated. Let's do it. Let's have fun with it. So I'm thinking what we should do is we should set up a thing where we just put the raw resources in and then it automatically makes nanocarbon alloy. You know what I mean? I kind of just like want to do that to do that. I don't know. It just sounds like a fun time. So well, maybe we'll put it over here kind of away from stuff because it's going to be kind of a mess. And then like once we get it set up and figured out, then we'll figure out like refining it and making it look better. But essentially, how many chemistry labs are we going to need to make this happen? So obviously we need the nanocarbon alloy. That's going to be one. That's going to be one process. And then we need titanium alloy. So titanium alloy is titanium, nitrogen, and graphene. Okay, so then there's one. There's two. And then we need graphene itself. So graphene is a product of its own. So hydrazine and graphite. And then hydrazine is also its own product, which is ammonium, hydrogen. Okay, that's four. That is four of those right there just for that. And then we also need steel, which is iron, carbon, and argon. Okay, so we need five. We need five of these things total in order to make one nanocarbon alloy. What does it take to make a chemistry lab? Like, are we talking something expensive here? Like, is five of these gonna break the bank? Ceramic, glass, and tungsten? Oh no, we can make five of those, no problemo. Not even an issue. So ceramic, glass, and tungsten. Tungsten might be the only thing that's a problem because we've been using a lot of it and I don't know how much we have left. Oh, no, never mind. We got a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just put these on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So I'm gonna grab enough for 5 of those. And then we're gonna figure out what kind of platforms and stuff we're gonna want. So we need ceramic and glass. Oh, there's ceramic right there. So there's our little medium storage silo that has all of the stuff we need for 5 of the things. So let's go ahead. Let's put this on repeat and print so it can do its thing. Now, we have 5 of those. What platforms are we going to want to go with here? Because we're going to need this in the middle. Oh, the regular type Bs. Regular platform type Bs. That'll be perfect because we could throw this in the middle one. And then we can have an auto arm placing the resources it needs. Oh, hold on a second. Because we're also going to need... So yeah, we're going to use platform type Bs. So we'll put the chemistry lab in the middle. We'll have auto arms to deliver the resources. Actually, you know what? We could just put... we'll put medium resource canisters on each one. And then just have it auto fill or whatever. And then we'll have an auto arm from here grab out of this guy or whatever. And then pull it onto another platform and so on and so forth. Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of those platforms as well, which platform type Bs, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we need a medium printer for that, and that thing's gonna be busy doing that. So you know what, maybe, is it time for another medium printer? My gosh, I think it is. So 2 compound for a medium printer. Now you may be asking yourself, but see, why? Why are you going through all this effort? Well, because we're going to have to do it eventually anyways. And you know what? There's no time like the now to do it and have fun. So that's what we're going to do. All right, medium printer. Let that do its thing. Also, somebody was asking me if like these provide solar power. I don't believe they do. Like, I tested this a very, very long time ago. But I'm like 99% sure that these are not solar powering devices. No, they're not. So I didn't think that they were. But I had a couple comments, a couple people asking about it, so... All right, so here's our printer. We need... So at a minimum, we're going to need 5 of the medium platform type Bs. We're going to need a boatload of resin. Do we even have... How much resin did we get from that thing? Okay, we got resin here. That'll work. Let's just do this. Let's put this here. We'll take this one off here. We'll put this up here. We'll do that. We'll do this. And then we'll do this. And I'm going to do these manually because I'm a little worried that it might get a little out of control. Well, actually, what, 5 of those? That'd be 15. This only has 20 in it. So, I mean, if anything, it's going to make 1 extra platform. Maybe. All right, we'll do that. So I am going to flatten out an area. I'm going to go ahead and flatten out an area right here so we can get this set up on it. And I wasn't going to, but I'm like, you know what? Let's make it look a little nicer. So we'll do this. You know what? We'll throw a quick little time lapse in here. Why not? All right, so there's a nice little area flattened out. It looks pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do our nanocarbon alloy automation stuff kind of in here. We'll go ahead and figure out power and stuff like that later. I'm not really worried about it. We can always make power happen however we need to. But, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We're gonna need them all anyways. Okay, this is, oh man, things are gonna get wild here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the final tier. We're gonna work backwards here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here and we're gonna want nanocarbon alloy. So that's gonna be like our ultimate top tier gear, ideal thing. And that's what we need the most of. Or that's what we need to be making here. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Now I'm just gonna set these out roughly. Like I said, we're gonna figure this out. We'll put it like this. Kind of, like I said. Okay, so that'll work. So there's our nanocarbon alloy. The next thing we need from that is titanium and steel. We're gonna need a ramp here. Let's see, which one of you looks like the best ramp making ramp? Right here, this one looks pretty good. That one's not too bad. We can live with that one. All right, there we go. Look at that little ramp. It's not perfect. It never will be, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So we're gonna need 2 of these. Let me go ahead and get this one unlocked. So this one is going to be steel. And then this one is going to be titanium alloy. So let's say that this needs, wait. Okay, I was like, why did that change? So titanium alloy, we'll say that this is gonna come in from this side, right? Let's pretend that there's an auto arm here and it's gonna take it from here to place here, right? So that's gonna be titanium alloy. So then we need titanium and graphene. So we're going to need another one beyond this one for graphene. And then this one right here is going to be the steel. Now, we might not be able to put these in perfect tiers like this. We might have to like offset them like this or something. But for now, we can kind of do it this way. So this is steel. So that's iron and carbon and argon. So iron just needs to be smelted first. So we can do that. That's fine. I'm not gonna worry about putting like raw resources in here. If we need to do iron, obviously we can just smelt that first. So that one's basically done. So iron, carbon, and then argon. Ooh, I just realized that this needs 3 resources and not just the 2. How are we going to do? Okay. We might have to think about this a little bit. Troubleshooting is going to happen. Anyways, let's continue like we were, and then I'll think about it in the background. So graphene is graphite and hydrazine, and then we need hydrazine. Okay, so that's the last 2 machines that we're going to need. So again, we'll kind of go like this. We'll say that this one is, so we need graphene. Yes, we need graphene. So this is gonna have to make graphene, which means we're gonna need another one to make hydrazine right behind that one. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is kind of basically our tiered thing to make stuff. Now, we're gonna just kind of have to remember what has to go where though, because like some of these we're gonna have to put in manually and some of them we're gonna have to put in automatically. Now, how are we going to deal with the 3rd item here? Because we could deal with 2. Like, we could obviously have an arm filling these 2 and an arm filling these 2. However, we need that 3rd. We need a 3rd for this one. Let me see what other platforms we have, because we might actually have to do the same thing with, actually, these 3. We might need a different platform for this. So I'm actually thinking this extra large curved platform might work because we could essentially put the gas canister there. We could have one auto arm placing on that one. Maybe, see, these are really close to each other. I don't know if we can get an auto arm to not place on both these. Like we have to basically have them far enough apart so we can make sure the auto arms can't place on the other slots. So maybe the extra large platform type C is really the only option here, because we could have our, you know, the chamber, the thing making the final resource, and then we could have one set of resources, two set of resources, three set of resources. Or what we could do is we could just put medium silos on the ends here, and then just hope that they never fill up. Because in reality, these are never going to be full, probably. Let's do that. Let's do silos. Let's do medium storage silos on these, on the edges here first, and with enough single sort items or whatever, that might work. Yeah, we'll do that first. Okay, so we only really need it for this one, and this one. So we only need, let's start with 3. Let's get 3 medium storage silos. We'll throw those on there. And then we're going to need a bunch of, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 auto arms. That's actually not too bad. And I think I already have some auto arms ready to go. And we already have platforms. So let's see. Do we have any auto arms at the ready? I don't see any. Doesn't mean there's none there, though. By any stretch of the imagination. All right. So auto arm. Aluminum and graphite. And we need, what, 5 of those? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, you stop that. Right there, making rail post bundles. You getting crazy over here. Aluminum, graphite, good to go. Let's go ahead and get auto arm printed. I'm going to do these manually. We don't need that many of them. And I'm going to bring these platforms over here. You know, we have a bunch of these, and I was like, man, what are we going to do with all these? Well, guess what? We have a use for them now. So that's 5. I think I might actually need another one, but we'll find out. Look at all these auto arms. It's great. All right, so let's go get over here. Let's get some stuff placed out, get some spacing done. We'll see how this is gonna work. So I need to place, so this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to probably spread these out just a little bit. Now, obviously we're gonna put a filter on here too, so that way it only grabs the thing that's being made. So that should work there. And then that one, let's see, let's bring this over here then. That one should work there. Okay. And then let's see. So basically, we're going to do the same thing. That one there, and then this one over here. That should work. Okay. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm excited. I haven't, well, obviously, we have not made a single nanocarbon alloy yet. So it's exciting to get to that point. And the extra large resource canisters do require 2 nanocarbon alloy for an extra large resource canister, which is crazy. That sounds insane, but I love it. Okay, so there's that one. And then I'm pretty sure we need to go from here to here. You know what? Actually, let's just do this. I was going to try to keep everything facing the same direction, but you know what? Let's just do that. Honestly, if I really wanted to, now let's keep the facing the same direction. Because if I don't, then it's going to get confusing. If I keep everything facing the same way, like you can kind of see the flow. You know what I mean? But when you start moving things and having things at 90 degrees and stuff like that, it's like, it starts feeling like, wait, what goes where? This goes here. So this way you can basically see like, okay, these, you know, for the most part, you kind of know what needs to go here. Let's go ahead and lock all these platforms down. Awesome. And then the final one, the very final one will be right here. This one right here. This will be grabbing the nanocarbon alloy out of the storage. Oh, it's gonna be basic. Okay, so there's all of that. Let's get everything like hooked together power-wise. Kind of see if we can make things look decent here and not like super crazy. That should be fine. We should be able to get all this going. We are gonna need power though as well, but there. Okay, so those are all powered up. They're all connected. And then, well, this one's not. Boop. Okay. And then we'll probably have a platform right here or something like that with, I don't know, some kind of thing. Okay, so there's those medium storage silos. Let's go get those. So we need titanium for that. How much titanium? Do we even have titanium? Yes, I have 12. Okay, that should be enough. We only need, I think 3 would probably do it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put 3 of those on there. And you go. Okay. So the machines that require gas, we're going to put one of these on because that's like a third item. So we need to have a little bit extra storage, and then we'll grab one more, and that should be all of those. The idea is that we shouldn't be making enough of anything with like, and filling the storages, like, you know what I mean? So all of these items are needed to make one nanocarbon alloy. I'm not going to queue up to make like an entire inventory thing full of one of these resources. We'll probably go through and make sure we have enough to make like, you know, enough of the nanocarbon alloy. And if there's a couple extra of it, you know, so be it. But that's kind of the plan. So now we got to figure out all the moving and all the pieces and parts. Okay, so we need organic and resin on this one. I can tell you right now, organic, it might be worth automating that. Actually, you know what we'll do with organic? Let's do this. I have an idea. New plan. We're going to automate something, but we're not going to automate it over there. We're going to automate it somewhere else because then we can always get organic if we need it. Actually, I'm going to go over here because we have so much organic being made over here. Like, it's absolutely insanity. I wonder if we could get another auto arm just to take from here and place onto a thing full of organic, and we could just swap them out as needed. Actually, you know what? We have this platform here. Let's use this one. It's a weird looking platform anyways. So we'll throw an auto arm on there. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to steal an auto arm because our storage system, like this auto arm right here, is like never getting used. And then let's go and put a organic filter on this one. So it only grabs organic. And then, yeah, we'll just do that. Because then this will just give us a thing full of organic all the time. And then if we need it for whatever, we can just grab it and go. I should probably just throw a resource canister on here. You know what? Let's just bring this out this way. Sorry, trees. I don't need you anymore. So there's that. There's this. There's that. And then we just need... Oh, no. We need power. Oh, this platform is a broken one. I'm going to go get a power extender. Oh, we have a tapper right here, too. So I don't actually have any power extenders. We're going to actually have to make some. Can you believe that? I can't even believe it. I need a copper. Is this copper? There's two. There's only 2 copper there. We probably should get that. We should probably get working on that. You know what, though? The Megatech update, once we get those like drone things that can move stuff around, that's when the resources will really start flowing in. I don't really want to set up any resource gathering and resource automation until that update comes out. So, yeah, there's that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just extend this out here like that. There we go. Turn that on. That can go ahead and then fill this up. Okay, so there's the organic. Let's leave that doing its thing. Now, resin... What we'll do with resin right now is we'll do soil. We'll do a soil centrifuge for resin because resin is just, it's like literally nothing. It costs like next to nothing. I'm pretty sure resin is like an 8. Yeah, we get 8 resin for soil canisters anyways. So, boom. Oh, canister. There we go. And then let's see. Do I have a resin canister? I probably should grab some more canisters, to be honest. Oh, there's resin. It has 20 on it. That's not bad. It was resin, right? Hold on. Now I gotta look here. Yeah, resin and wait, no, this is rubber. I don't need rubber here. What am I doing? No, I need hydrazine. Oh no. I need hydrazine. Oh no, and this is another thing. Okay, so we need ammonium. Oh, well, we need ammonium and then hydrogen. Okay. I don't even, well, I guess we have organic now. Is this hydrogen? Hydrogen. All right, so we'll take that. And then we need ammonium as well. Is our ammonium thing over here still going? Is it done? Did I move it? I don't remember. I moved it. All right. Well, guess what? That's going to have to go back. Oh, no. And it's gone. It's gone, actually. Okay. We'll move this one. We'll steal this one then. I don't really want to make another one right now. I'm lazy. I'm sorry. All right. We're going to take you. Sorry. Do you have a compound on the top? Oh, nice. We'll drop that off and then we gotta grab some ammonium. Empty canister? Fantastic. All right, so there's the ammonium. And then, let's see, do we have disable output on this? Disable output, okay. You know, this thing, throw another one on there. It's funny, it looks like it's fully powered, but, oh, it only draws 8 U's of power. I guess there's that. Oh, you know what? Let's go grab let's go grab one of those Attactuses and throw that over here, because that'll keep this thing full up for sure. Oh, yeah, actually, hold on a second. I need that power back. And actually, you know what? Hold on. If we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are these 2 U's or are these 1? 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll actually take this one. Yeah, we'll switch that out for an Attactus thing because it gives the organic so fast. We will never have to worry about that thing running out of power. Okay, let's see. I need to dig up one of these. All right, well, looks like we're digging up two. All right, let's put these back. It's funny. Whoa, hey, why are you moving? Put that. All right, you stay there. Let's see, organic. Don't even need that. Let's grab this Attactus seed. Let's grab a tapper. Let's take this back. I guess I didn't need a tapper because there's literally like 4 other tappers already over here. We're gonna get rid of those trees. I'll replant them over here just in case we need them for anything else. All right, so Attactus seed. And then where is, oh yeah, I think I buried those other tappers. They're there somewhere. Okay. Yeah, because this one plant with this is gonna feed these like not even an issue. So we'll put this on here. That goes there. Turn this on. And look at that. All right, I'm gonna sit here for a minute just to make sure it does refill these fast enough. It should. This is like 5 times faster than the other one was. Yes. Yes, we are good there. We have all of the power we need. That already filled the other ones, and it's good. 100%. Good to go. Okay. So there's that. That's good. We got the ammonium coming in. We've got, we already have hydrogen. So that's the first machine kind of primed up. Let's go get the other machines ready to go. So this is making the hydrazine, and then this is going to be making graphene. So now we need graphite on that one. So let's go find some graphite. If we need to, we can always make, we should have some graphite 1. 1 singular graphite. What does graphite need? Ooh, it's at 2? It'd almost be worth going and setting up a thing on that too. You know what? Might as well. Let's just do that. Unless I have graphite somewhere else as well. Maybe I have a double graphite thing. I don't think I do. So after the graphite and the hydrazine, what is on to this machine? Titanium and graphene, which we're already making graphene, and nitrogen. So we need titanium and nitrogen. Are you nitrogen? You're helium, which actually we do need for something. I need nitrogen. Are these nitrogen? Yeah, okay. We'll just steal some of these for now. Because these can make, I mean, that's 10 right there. So there's that. And then graphene, and then so titanium as well. Now, we might not be able to make a lot of this stuff yet, but it's going to happen, maybe. Oh, that's right. We also need, we're also going to need a bunch of iron as well. Okay, let's do this. So this one's titanium. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to get, that was the wrong button. We're just going to put a couple on here. So that way we have like, you know, we can proof of concept, a proof of it working, basically. That's what I need. Now I know we also need iron, which iron we might actually have to go through because I think it's 2 iron and carbon for the steel. And then we also need what, argon? Because this is iron. No, it's just iron, carbon, and argon. Okay. Okay, so there's some iron. We need to throw argon on there and carbon. Which one of you is argon? That's methane. Helium. This one's argon. All right, so there's 2 canisters full of argon up there, and then we just need some carbon. Now, like I said, in the future, this will probably be a lot more automated once we can actually like basically fully automate resources coming from planets, other planets and stuff like that. We can go and set up our auto miners. We can set up the drone things to bring resources back and forth and stuff like that. But for now, this is gonna work out just fine. And let's see, what was next? Carbon. Carbon was needed next. Oh, you know what? We have a whole thing of carbon over here. Okay, so that's set up to make some steel. Do we have everything now? Let's see. We've got titanium here. We've got graphite. Oh, we're gonna grab some graphite. That's right. And then hydrogen's gonna come from here, so we need the ammonium. All right, cool. I'm gonna go through and actually, I'm pretty sure they need to be this way. I think they all need to be flipped around this way. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to run power out here. I guess we're just gonna run extenders. I don't have enough extenders, but we'll just run extenders. We can always fix this up later. Okay, we're close. I'm not gonna connect it yet though. Not yet. We're not ready. Everything is not ready. We need a little bit of graphite and we need a little bit of ammonium, and then we'll be good. And then we can fire it up. We can hit the button, and we can see if it magically makes us some nanocarbon alloy. I hope so. Oh, you know what? We don't have it set to auto. We're gonna need to go through and click all the buttons and set everything to auto as well. Okay. Graphite. Holding graphite. Okay. Make another thing of graphite. You know what? Actually, let's just keep going. Don't stop. And then actually, hold on. Can I go through and click the button to make this? So you're gonna be making hydrogen. You're gonna be making graphene. Oh, that's cool that you can click the button first. And then you're gonna be making that. Okay, cool. Now I do want to leave the arms off because we need to put filters on there. Otherwise, they're gonna grab whatever they can. Actually, let me do this. Let me connect it. Okay, all the auto arms are off. So nothing should... Oh, you know what I just realized? This is gonna output to here. Oh, it's gonna output to there too. Oh, shoot. This is gonna be a problem. This is not at all what I completely forgot. Completely forgot that it's gonna output to its own platform. Oh, this might not work. We might have to move things around a little bit. This auto arm might have to encompass the entire platform on the grabbing side. Okay, well, that is what it is. Okay, so there's the ammonium. We can go ahead and enable output on that. Enable output on that. All right, so there's that. Let's go and throw a little bit more graphite on here. One on here. So that's done. Okay, so this is gonna be set up there. So now we can enable that. I think we're about ready. And then, oh, here, hold on. This is gonna be filtered there, so we can enable that. I think it's time. All of this just to make nanocarbon alloy. All right, there goes that one. So there's this. We can put this here. Enable that. We do have to make the one sacrificial one for the auto arm, but that's okay. Completely worth it. All right, so there goes that one. So that's onto that machine. Okay, so that is a titanium alloy. So titanium alloy, turn that on. That's it. It should make it. Can we switch these to? There we go. I don't know why it's doing this whole flashing thing. All right. And, oh, I forgot about is it helium? Was it helium? It was helium. Darn it. I was like, oh, everything's ready. I forgot the helium. All right, where's the helium at? Helium. All right, let's go. So, there we go. There it is. Our first nanocarbon alloy. Maybe. We've done it. My God. And then we'll put this on here. Actually, you know what? It can just stay here. We don't even need this one. We don't need that one right there. But we've automated. Well, I mean, we've kind of automated it. So all I need to do basically is just go through and make sure that the machines have the resources that they need. So right now, in order for me to get any more of this, I need both steel and titanium alloy. Titanium alloy, I need more... we need more, was it graphene? It's this one. Yeah, we need more graphene. And in order to get more graphene, we need more graphite. So I need to have a big graphite thing over here so we can constantly deliver it, but I don't have a bunch of graphite. So it does work though. We did it. We automated nanocarbon alloy to a point. Like I said, once we get the actual like automation stuff where we can like really move stuff from place to place, we'll go ahead and get this kicked up. So that's very exciting. I'm super excited about that. Now, because of all of this, because of everything inherently what's coming next, one of the things we probably should really focus on is actually getting a lot of the extractors going. Getting a bunch of these is probably worth doing. So exochips, steel, tungsten carbide, and rubber. So we need to go get some iron, probably some more tungsten. And yeah, we need to get a bunch of those because as soon as that update drops, we're going to need a lot of these. So we might as well just get them now, get them set up, get them ready to go, and get all that stuff going. But that is going to end it. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things, and you can bet we'll be back with some more. Like I said, next episode, I think I wanted to automate this just to kind of like do something a little bit different, you know? I feel like we've been hitting them. Well, we did a quest thing. I was going to say, I feel like we've been doing a lot of quests lately, but I guess we did that. So that is a quest. But I wanted just to automate something, just to kind of do something a little bit different. But yeah, fun stuff. I'm excited. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did too. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new here, maybe consider subscribing as well. It does help out the channel, and I do appreciate it. And like I said, next episode, probably going to get a lot of those auto arms going. That's going to be the goal. So we're going to be doing a lot of chemical refining. So this bad boy's going to be running non-stop, getting all this stuff ready to go. But yeah, thanks again for coming out. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.